Hello and welcome to another episode of SIP Solves. It's been a while. I've had a very busy summer with many tournaments. Of course, the World Championship in June in Cameroon. After that, in August, two World Cups, Nijmegen and in Xintai in China, followed by the Dutch Championship end of August. After a short holiday, I'm basically back to training. In the last part of the year, there's only a tournament in China once again where I will play the World Cup in Lishui. And before that, I have a special event in which I will try to beat the world record clock simultaneous drafts. It will hopefully be a nice event aired live on regional television and online, so everyone is able to watch across the world. Will be on the 12th of October. But to get back to the actual subject of the video, SIP Solves has been a while, and last week I saw a message by Alexander Pressman that went with one of the positions that he published on Facebook, where he mentioned that it's a pity that I stopped solving, so I took it to heart, and here I am, back at it. But before I get back to Pressman's positions, there was still one on my list that's been there for a long time by Daniël Boxum, very young composer of problems, and has always interesting combination ideas. In Nijmegen, there's a composer, Arno van Maurik, who usually makes problems for the tournament to be solved by the participants every day. But he invited also Daniel to make one during the tournament. And to be honest, I liked the one by Daniel the most, even. So I have to say that, yeah, he makes great problems. And since we play at the same club, Heiken to say, he also sometimes shows his work live, and it's a bit like a live SIP Solves. But I have to be honest and say that I'm not always able to solve it before he says to the crowd, "Okay, I think it's enough. I will show the solution." So I'm curious whether I'm able to solve this one in a reasonable time. He sent it to me already back in the beginning of March, so it's high time. I don't know if Daniel published it elsewhere in the meantime. Otherwise, it's a nice debut. So I think that's it for the introduction. Now I have to remember how to do this. Probably we start the clock and I will try to solve. Okay, let's get started. So the description by this with this problem is punishing the greedy. This is a very nice title. Blacks to move in this position. Scan. The engine initially wants to play 2025. However, this is prohibited in a beautiful way. So even engines can be too greedy. Yeah, this is often what you see, of course, that attacking pieces is dangerous, and apparently it takes Scan some time to solve it. The combination after 2025. Well, of course, there are many black pieces with holes in between them, so that logical path probably from square 45. And another aspect that's worth mentioning is this piece on 36, which could easily go to king if white so wishes. So yeah, I'll have a look at the combination. Now when it comes to this route, I already see a way how to establish it. After 20-25 I play 40-35, then 50 to 45. Then black pieces will end up here and here, with a white piece here. Then I can bring this piece to 29 by playing 47-42 and 27-21 and 38-33. This king will move over here. And then I just have to play 43-39 to remove this piece. And I will be able to shoot all the way to king. However, a piece remains on 43, which will be able to go to king afterwards. So I think that is a draw. Basically, you have to find a better version of this idea. Or perhaps the whole idea is wrong, but I doubt it. I wonder if any of the viewers has already solved it at this point. If you did, let me know in the comments. So yeah, so 40-34 is and 50-45 are logical, but perhaps a bit too logical. If the first idea doesn't work, usually it means I have to look a bit further. The thing with this kind of problems where white has a free tempo is that they're typically very hard to solve because there are a zillion possibilities. And it's hard to check them all one by one. So basically what I'm doing, I'm still scanning just for ideas first. And if I find something promising, I will try to find different versions of this idea. So it's also catching my attention is that I could also bring, if I play, for example, 38, 32, and 47, 42, we can transfer this piece to 38, and then with 27, 21, we can create another free tempo. So it's at least interesting to see what could happen. I'm not sure if it will help me. Because that's a distinct feature of this position, which, yeah, there might be a reason that uh, the pieces are lined up like this to give this possibility, so I need to check it. Yeah, I think I see the idea. Indeed, it has to do with the moving this piece here and using the free moves as optimally as possible. Can I phrase it in another way to give more hints? I don't know. What's also interesting is to see the role of this piece on 35. So now it's occupied, but it will move away and also come back again as a stopping piece for the black king, because the black king will eventually end up on square 40, and yeah, white will be able to make this shot as I anticipated. So I think it's time to show the solution. Let's hope I'm correct. So in fact, we don't play 40-34, but we do move this piece to 45 already. Then we make a king, give black the king, and now the kind of system starts moving. First, we bring this piece over here to 33, giving two pieces. And here is the idea to bring the black king to 38. And now it's time to dismantle the black position with basically two moves. First preparation with 32-28. Black has to take the king. We take two pieces. Black takes one. And we take, we give the last pieces with 49-44. Indeed, bringing back the king to 40. Now making a shot to square one. To be honest, I did see this position beforehand. I thought it was easily winning, which is true, but as always is the case with Daniel's positions, or at least mostly, that there's always there's a small end game. Also in this case, so Black will just play 16-21, otherwise 22-17 blocks his piece, but still it will happen. 1 for 2. White king takes to 5, and white is just in time to stop this piece on square 50. So, all right, I think I solved it. 12 minutes, so yeah, good timing, I would say. Good length, not too difficult, not too easy. Curious how other people's fared with this one. Yeah, so most tricky part was that I got stuck with this idea first, playing 40-44 and 50-45 afterwards. But the key to solving was realizing this idea of bringing the black king, which it went in 2 steps, to square 38. And then just bring all pieces in the right position. Now white starts unraveling the clues, and makes a nice shot. I think Daniel also has a knack for kind of long shots. He likes to take many pieces in his compositions, which is always fun for everyone. And ready to end game to finish it. I think very nice position. So definitely not the last time I will feature Daniel on this channel. And that's it for this video. I think I will maybe continue and record a few more videos today, because why not? I have quite a backlog to work with. So yeah, looking forward to see you in the next video. Bye.